Last, the elevated road network development for the Colombo is in the Colombo city in the Sri Sambhutatwa Jayanti Mavata, that is Havelock Road. That is actually from the Timbrigasyaya junction, where I have earlier proposed the expressway, elevated expressway from Javatta Road joins the Timbrigasyaya junction. On the Sri Sambhudatva Jayanti Road or the Havelock Road formerly. I think from the Timbrigasyaya junction, towards towards the Kirlapana, the high level road is fully congested in the morning and the evening. It's a utter waste of time from the Kirlapana, it's rather Timbrigasyaya junction in the high level road. And because after Tumulla we get Timbrigasyaya junction on the high level road. From there, towards the the Sri Sambhudatva Jayanti Road, that means the Havelock Road earlier, it leads towards Kirlapana side, passing the Royal International School in Havelock town, and then it comes to the junction where the road splits near the All Ceylon Hindu Congress building, and the Mayurapati Hindu Kovil is there. So there it splits towards Pamankada junction and towards the Kirlapana. So towards the Kirlapana side, and from the Timbrigas Yaya junction to the up to the Kirlapana junction, especially because the proposed Gaul Road WAD Silva Mawat Expressway from the Gaul Road moves towards the Pamankada junction, then it moves towards the junction where the Sri Sarnankara Road and the Dutugamanu Street and the road that leads from there towards the the high level road meets, and from there it leads towards the traffic lights just before the Kirlapana junction towards Colombo side, and then it elevated expressway moves to Kirlapana junction where it joins with the the baseline road as I proposed earlier. So to this expressway, an expressway from the Timbrigasyaya junction, passing the Royal International School and the Royal Institute affiliated to the University of London in Havelock town, and then splitting from the Bowtree junction towards Kirlapana, and then joining at the next traffic junction near the Bowtree with the WAD Silva Mawata, Valavatta Gaul Road Expressway, elevated expressway. Such a elevated expressway from Timbrigasyaya to this location would, ease all the traffic along this road, because there's a huge traffic problem along this road in the mornings and the night, especially due to heavy movement from the Timbrigasyaya junction towards the Kirlapana, and also from the Kirlapana junction. After passing the Kirlapana junction, the next problem is from there to the Nugekoda flyover. Even though the Nugekoda flyover is there, it only facilitates traffic from Kohuwala towards the Nugekoda supermarket to smoothly flow, but traffic from Kirlapana above the flyover towards the the high level road that leads to the high level road along the Gangodavila, Delkanda, it's also totally congested. Even the Luwa International School is there near the Gangodavila. So I think here it's important that after the Kirlapana junction, in a good location where the current Kirlapana public playground is located, from there must be a or near the Kirlapana junction, even where the Calvary Church is located. From there along the high level road, there must be elevated road once again along the Kirlapana road towards the connecting to the Nugekoda flyover, current existing flyover, directly. And also paving the way for other normal road traffic also to join the flyover. And after the flyover, once again there has to be a another elevated road from Nugekoda, after passing the Nugekoda flyover towards Gangodavila, and because the traffic here is so much that the roads are narrow and it's not possible to manage these roads in the morning and evening hours especially. So from there towards Gangodavila, and I think actually from Gangodavila up to near somewhere close to Delkanda Junction, there must be elevated road stretch so that all the traffic in the Colombo city and the Colombo suburbs for the next few years, maybe another 5 years maximum, would be able to move smoothly without any problem. And also these elevated road networks must look into the the climbing acceleration rate of the electric vehicles, since electric vehicles would come into Sri Lankan market replacing the crude oil based petrol and diesel vehicles. So accordingly the slopes of the elevated roads must be designed, because when you're accelerating, the electric vehicles have certain limitations of accelerating at a lesser speed than the petrol or diesel based vehicles.